everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of the Lowe Down, presented by Lexus. We're all rather tired because, my goodness, has it been a crazy weekend with lots of things going on across both days. We've got 5 questions, 30 seconds to answer each one, or I've got 5 questions. I don't know what they are. I think Tim's got the first question.
I do.
Go for it.
Let's get right into it. Thoughts on Arsenal's club statement regarding the officiating in yesterday's game at Newcastle?
Yeah, so Arsenal came out with a statement about it. Okay, my thoughts on the statement are it's a slippery slope. If we are coming out with statements based on a poor refereeing decision, which, by the way, I don't think it was a poor refereeing decision. I actually think it was the right call. Now, if they'd come out with a statement on the why Bruno Guimaraes didn't get a red card, I mean, that would still be over the top. But at least it was a poor decision. The goal, in my opinion, and in many others, not in everyone, in many others, was fine based on the information the VAR and the referee on the field had. So to come out with a statement when you've had 24 hours to look at everything and really assess whether or not Arteta was right, in my opinion, is poor. I think it's poor, I think it's dangerous, and it's a slippery slope, and I actually feel sorry for the referees, which doesn't happen very often.
Really?
Lusty.
Okay, question number 2. We saw smiles yesterday from Eric Tenho.
Amazing. Who knew?
Does he have the personality to take the club forward?
Why are you asking me that question?
Well, I just, I know that you feel strongly about how his demeanour and stuff. And
I don't think so.
Have you seen anything different now?
I don't. What? Because he smiled
Yeah,
once.
he was buzzing yesterday.
Yeah, buzzing with a last-minute goal against Fulham.
Good
Great,
energy,
well done.
happy?
No, not having it. He doesn't. To answer your question, it was nice to see a crack of a smile at the end there, but he doesn't still, for me, have the personality, have the gravitas to take an absolute giant of a football club, one of the biggest in the world, top 3 in the world, forward, or certainly at this point, not even forward, just turn them around. So, no, I still think and I've said it from day one, haven't I? To be fair, I've never
How long is it going to last?
I've never had the gravitas. That doesn't mean he's going to get fired, or even that he should be fired, because what on earth do they do if they fire him? Because by the way, they tried the opposite of Ten Hag, was the kind of former player who put an arm around everyone's shoulder in Solskjaer. Well, they fired him and they got in Ten Hag, and everyone's like, oh, he's great, he's full of discipline, he never smiles, that's good, he's serious. And now they're saying he's rubbish too.
Rebecca, we like that. We like that, Rebecca. We like it, yeah. You're not tired. You're not tired, you're buzzing.
Question 3. Sublime skill, rapid pace, 4 assists and a goal.
Me?
You never had that. Jeremy Doku had himself a day yesterday. Should Jack Grealish and Phil Foden be concerned?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'd be a little bit shaking in my boots if I was Jack Grealish. Less so Phil Foden, because I think Pep Guardiola is officially in love with Phil Foden, like most people should be, because he's just sublime, to use your word, Tim. Jack Grealish, I love Jack Grealish. We know that. I've said it many times, off the field, on the field. I think he's fantastic. I'm not sure he's at that level. I'm not sure we've ever seen a Jack Grealish performance in a City shirt. Villa, I've seen it. In a City shirt, penetrate an opposition like Doku did yesterday. 4 assists and a goal. And I know it was only Bournemouth. People will say it was only Bournemouth, but Grealish has had chances in a City shirt against the likes of Bournemouth. I haven't yet seen that kind of impact from Grealish, which is a shame, and I don't want to say that, but I have to.
Okay, question number 4. Big London derby tomorrow.
Yep.
How do you see it going?
I love Pochettino, right? We spent a lot of time with him in pre-season, Tim, didn't we? I love him, and I want him to do well at Chelsea. But tomorrow, I can only see one winner, because Chelsea are just like, what on earth are you going to get from this week to next week? And Tottenham are fully grooved right now. I'm not saying it'll be easy. I think it might be a narrow margin, maybe a 2-1, but I'm going to go with Tottenham. There is nothing at the moment stopping this team. And if I like Pochettino, I flipping love Postecoglou. I mean, he is an absolute Premier League legend already. Timbo.
5th question. Take us on a trip down memory lane. What are some of your fondest memories at Kenilworth Road?
Oh, gosh. So Kenilworth Road, where my husband was the manager just before I took this job with NBC. I'm not sure there was lots of fond memories, because in those days they were in quite a few divisions below, and so the fans were not particularly happy. But he got a lot of good results there, and I think the best one was, actually, I had to present the FA Cup 5th round game between Luton and Millwall. By the way, hate each other. I mean, Millwall hate everyone. And I had to present the game while my husband was managing Luton. Trying to be neutral on that day, I'm not going to lie, was not particularly easy. They went on to lose that game, unfortunately, but it was a fun memory because Paul's child Johnny was there with us, and it was a lovely memory to have gotten Luton that far in the FA Cup. But yeah, trying to be like, am I being fair? Am I being biased here? Was not easy when your husband is a manager.
Can I have a quick follow-up on that?
Yeah.
So what was it like being married to a manager of a club and going to see games? And because we know it can be
horrible,
a difficult environment.
Sorry, honey. Horrible. I got to tell you, when it was bad at a couple of the clubs, it affects everything in your life. All you do is pray for a win. I just pray for a win. Just pray for a win. And then when things are going great, it's the best job in the world being the wife of the manager. You're just like, this is fantastic. Everybody loves them. This is amazing. They're going to go great guns. It's not the most fun time. And I spent 10 years doing it. Or how many years did I do it? A number of years. And it was hard. It was hard. Yeah. Okay. But you know, it was an experience, that's for certain. So I know how all the wives feel out there, of athletes and of managers especially. Don't forget the Premier League NBC Sports YouTube channel, where you can get all of our Premier League coverage and all of our original content. The Two Robbies podcast, which is coming out later, Tactics Session, Premier League update with all the goals, and my show, The Lowe Down, is available for you on the NBC Sports YouTube channel. That was this week's Lowe Down, presented by Lexus. Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. And for even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock. And be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend on USA Network and on Peacock. We will see you there.